Dating isn't just about who we meet, it's about who we are when we meet them. How has your dating style evolved as you've grown emotionally?
Come get it tonight. Come get it. Come get it,
I came in the club. To have a good time. But then I met the lady. I wanted her to be mine. So I walked up to her just to see where this could go. She was looking like she needed a friend. I said, baby, here I go. Wait a minute now. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my I can feel it in my I can feel it in my hands. I can feel it all over me. I can feel it in my heart. I can feel it in my back. I can't wait to get you home, cause I can't wait to hear that. Come get it now. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Put the thing on me. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Come here. Come get it, girl. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Put the thing on me. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Come here. Come get it, girl. I heard you been going through. Just let me know when you need someone to talk to. I'm the man that could change your whole life. He did you wrong, but baby, I'ma do it right. Wait a minute now. I can feel it in my bones. I can feel it in my I can feel it in my I can feel it in my hands. I can feel it all over me. I can feel it in my heart. I can feel it in my back. I can't wait to get you home, cause I can't wait to hear that. Come get it now. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Put the thing on me. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Come here. Come get it, girl. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Put the thing on me. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Come here. Come She's a heartbreaker and a soul taker. If you take my soul, you gotta take every piece of me. She's a heartbreaker and a soul taker. If you take my soul, you gotta take every piece of me. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Put the thing on me. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Come here. Come get it, girl. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Put the thing on me. Come get it tonight. Come get it tonight. Come here. Come on and bend it over. Show me what you got. All that booty, I gotta hold on to it. Sweet like candy, wet like juice. Whatever you need, baby, I give it to you. Come on and move that body like you know what you came here to do. Put the thing on me. Put the thing on me. Move that body like you know what you came here to do. Put the thing on me. Put the thing on me. Come on and move that body like you know what you came here to do. Put the thing on me. Put the thing on me. Move that body like you know what you came here to do. Put the thing on me. Put the thing on me.
Hey, you guys. How are you? I know this is different to see live with Vicky P on a Sunday, but I decided to do a remix of Dating in 2026. I have four amazing guests to talk about this, you guys. But I am so excited. Welcome back to another episode of Live with Vicky P, where we talk love, life, and lessons that shape us today. We're diving into modern dating the clarity, the confusion, the accountability, and the connection we're all craving in 2026. Dating has changed. The rules have changed. The expectations have changed. The expectations have changed. But the desire for real, intentional partnership is still the same. The patterns, the green flags, the red flags, the blue flags, the trends, the truths we don't always want to admit. So let's get into it. Hey, you guys, how are you?
I'm good. How you doing,
Can y'all
Vicky?
hear me?
I'm doing good. I'm doing good.
I'm good. Okay,
Hi,
Tamiko, can you hear me?
All right.
I can. Can you hear
You at
me?
work, girl. I
Yes.
can hear you. So I'm missing one more. He should be on shortly. So how we're going to do this, I'm going to let each one of you guys introduce yourself, starting with Tamiko.
Hi, I'm Tamiko Tut. I am currently in Augusta. Well, I reside in Augusta, Georgia. Been single for off and on now, going on 6, 7 years. And yeah, back at dating.
Back at dating.
Back at
King
dating.
Kendrick.
So what's up? How everybody doing? My name King Kendrick. Like you said, I'm originally from Rock Hill, South Carolina, but I live in Alabama at the moment. Just waiting for my daughter to graduate, stuff like that. Then I'm thinking about moving up to the Atlanta, Georgia area. You know what I'm saying? Get a little bit more recognition out there with my music. I've been off and on dating as well. You know what I'm saying? In relationships, in and out of relationships for probably about 2 years, a year and a half, something like that. But yeah, I'm just it's kind of different. You know what I'm saying? In 2026, so I was glad to come in and get my input on the dating. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? This day and time.
Yes. Yes. All right, Miss Trillville, introduce yourself.
Hey, I am Latria Smith, and I'm originally from Newark, New Jersey, but I live in Grovetown, and I am single. And I don't know how to say it. I do want to be in a dating world, but then there's days that I don't want to be in a dating world. So I'm kind of like in between.
In between.
Yeah.
In between. Well, I can understand that. And okay, of course, everybody know me. I am Vicky P, host of the Live with Vicky P show, and a lot of people probably are like, well, why is she doing a show on dating? Well, I used to be in the dating scene, and now I am happily married. So it is hope out there. So that's the positive side. So we're gonna get this thing started. I'm gonna do like a warm up, break the ice question, and then after that, we're gonna get this thing going. All right, Miss Tamiko, what's one thing people assume about modern dating that you think is completely wrong?
Hmm. I think the sex aspect on the first date. Yeah, a lot of people jump into that conclusion that that is that is the expectation. And then I don't know. It's just like people have skewed beliefs on that, and I don't think people take the time to sit and talk about what they actually feel like dating is. Because I come from an area of courting, not just dating, and I think that's where the two worlds collide. It's a big difference, and if you've never been courted and you try to just step out and start dating, you're like, what is this? So it is.
I agree. I definitely agree. Tria, what's a green flag you didn't appreciate until you got older?
The green flag.
A green,
Um,
because but what is one of the green flags that you didn't really appreciate until you got older and you was like, oh,
um, that's a hard one. Just taking everything as face value. Like I just it is what it is. Once somebody really show you who they are, you have to accept that. Like you have to accept that and walk away because if you don't accept that, it's not a green flag anymore. It's like basically straight red. And you sit here and give people so many chances thinking, okay, hey, they realize they hurt you and this is what it is, but it's not like that anymore. They'll keep just trying until they just take everything away from you. So face
I agree
value.
with that. That was I agree with that. Mr. King Kendrick, what's a small gesture that instantly makes someone more attractive? It can be the smallest thing that can you like, oh, okay, I see you. A
Um,
smile or
yeah, that's usually get it for me. Just a really cute smile that kind of catch my eye. Then you know what I'm saying? Because the first thing I always say, the first thing about somebody, even getting together is the attraction. If you're not attracted to the person in the beginning, like the rest of the relationship is pretty much gonna fall because the
Yeah.
attraction is what
right.
really holds a relationship together to me. Like if you lose the attraction, the appeal of what the person is bringing to the table, like the rest of the relationship gonna fall. A lot of people say it's money, you know what I'm saying, and things like that, finances. But to me, it's not that. Like we can
Mhm.
work on a financial thing and get through that part. You know what I'm saying before the attraction part. If you ain't attracted to a person, like it's all going downhill to me.
I definitely agree with you. A lot of people do think it's money, the big house, the cars. I definitely agree with you. Now, if you guys would like to share this live, I'll give you a second to go ahead and share it. If not, I'm ready to jump into more of deep dive conversations
Okay.
about dating that I think, because I have a big opinion, and right now it's not about my opinion, it's about you guys' opinions. So I'm going to ask each one of you this question. Um, this is what I call the real conversation, the deep dive conversations. How has your dating style changed as you've grown emotionally? So we're going to start with Latria with that one.
You had to pick me first. Um, Mine has changed with, I guess, I pretty much realized not to kind of go and date and telling people like what you've been through, or telling them what you want out of a person. Because generally, once you tell somebody what you want from a person, they create this whole character and just play a
Mm-hmm.
part. So once them
Mm-hmm.
90 days up, the real person start to come out in them, and it's like, is this? I just never would have talked to this type of person because now they showing me who they really are. So it kind of make it seem like certain things you have to pretty much keep to yourself, even though you don't want to feel like you're lying to the person. But I just know moving forward, I'm not talking about anything I've been through in my prior relationships, trying to move forward, talking to somebody and telling them what I'm looking for. Because once I tell them what I'm looking for, they're going to create somebody they're not really that person.
I totally agree. I had to learn that because it seemed like they turn around and do the same thing.
Right.
After you've told them, look, I went through this, I went through this, I went through this. So I
Yeah.
agree with you wholeheartedly. Now
They
I
do it 10
have
times worse. It's 10 times worse.
yeah,
They crank you out 10 times worse. Yes.
they do. They drag you, and you already
Yes.
been like, you be like, I just went through this and I told you. So, all right, we have on board just coming on. Come on, I see you. Everybody see you. Go ahead and introduce yourself.
Yes, ma'am.
What's up? What's up?
Hey, everybody, how y'all doing? My name
Right.
All right.
is Mario Starr. I'm a major recording artist on the Rock Nation, and I'm a doctor in ministry. I have my PhD in ministry. Um, so I'm here and talk about these relationships and this new generation.
Yes, these situationships
Oh,
and stuff.
oh,
So I'm gonna mention the question again because I want to hear everybody's aspect on the question that I asked. And it says again, how has your dating style changed as you've grown emotionally? So, Mr. King Kendrick, we're gonna tap over here with you.
Okay. I say for me, it's been more like so. I know back, days years ago, you can walk up to a woman, you know what I'm saying, and start a conversation over buying her a drink and saying you look nice, you got a nice style and stuff like that. But lately, I've been so more passive. I would sit back and just observe and like see who eyeing me, like I'm eyeing them, and that usually be the one that you approach because it's hard these days for me. I would say it'd be hard to approach women sometime because women be so aggressive like with their attitude. So you walk up to a woman and try to be nice to her, whatever. And she give you an attitude like you ain't supposed to be talking to me, like I'm better than you before you even got to know me. So
Mm-hmm.
that's one thing that I do now. I just sit back and watch and see who feeling me like I'm feeling them.
I feel you on that. And you're an outgoing guy. And so, I could see you being out because you love to sing, you love to perform, you love to dance. So, I could see you asking somebody to dance, but I also can understand because now they be giving you like,
Hmm.
so I definitely
Like,
understand where you're coming from with that.
yeah.
Definitely. All right, Mr. Star. I'm going to let you go, Mr.
Um, well, in the dating phase for me lately, I haven't really been dating because this season in my life right now is a very personal season that I'm walking with God. And with me coming out of this divorce, it's like 4 years, and I used to be ashamed to say this, but I've lost over $6 million worth of assets with my ex-wife, and
Oh,
I've
wow.
literally put my whole relationship, life, everything in
Mhm.
God's hand and said, "You guide me to the woman
Mm,
that I need to be
Yeah.
positioned with. You place that energy around me that's gonna be my forever energy. You know what I'm saying? That I can reciprocate and she can reciprocate from me." And that's where I'm at with it. Like I have a lot of women, trust me, a lot of women that try to talk to me, but it's like God always exposed. You know what I'm saying? So that's where I'm at with it. And until he really showed me my queen, we just playing. Really, we just playing like we go a date here, we go a date here, and it don't go no further, and we just be friends. Like I
mhm,
don't really
mhm.
feel nothing from it. So that's where I'm at with it.
So, so when you said that it doesn't go anywhere, you might go out to eat or something like that. Do you say that? Do you tell her that up front?
Oh yeah, I'm very
So maybe,
transparent. I'm very transparent with my words, and I let every woman know this. Like, hey, look, if God don't show me that you my woman, my forever person, because that's where I'm at right now. I want my forever person. Um,
mm,
we just could be friends. We could be cool. It's no ill feelings. It's no hard feelings. You're just not that one. You know what I'm saying?
mm,
You just not in my season. You know what I'm saying? So
honesty. So honesty, yes, honesty. All right, Miss
I get a lot of
Tamiko.
women. They get mad about it. Um, because what I've learned is being a successful enterprise, you can't just be out here dating every woman because what you may be dating her for love, she may not be dating you for love.
Mm,
And that's why I say, like, with my divorce and over the years, that 4 years, going into this 4 years of being divorced, that divorce really was a lesson to me. It taught me a lot. I gained a lot from it. I picked up a lot and I learned a lot. So, you learn, you do better.
wow.
Hmm.
Yeah, this personal. This 2026 is personal to you. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah. Mm. Miss Tamiko, and what about you?
For me, emotionally, just due to past dating experiences, I am more selective. More selective. Um, it is beginning to be a lot, I guess, more difficult finding the quality of man or the character of man that I'm looking for. Um, but at the same time, you don't want to just settle for anything. And to be honest, the
Mm,
expectations that I have aren't like through the roof. You know, I would not have any expectation of some man that I would not have for myself. I believe in being equally yoked, in this thing. You know what I'm saying? So
Mhm.
similar background,
Mhm.
coming out of a divorce, was married for 20 years, then dating somebody for 6 that ended in a terrible breakup. And then um been dating off and on, with the longest relationship being maybe 2.5 years afterwards, because that seems to be, as I've grown more mature in certain areas. And after each relationship, you kind of take a look and say, well, what happened? Well, what went wrong? Was it me? Was it him? And then sometimes I just find, wait a minute, you had no business with this person in the first place. Why didn't
Mm.
you even see this? How did you even get caught up in this? You knew better.
Mm.
And those are the kind of talks I had to have with myself to protect my peace. Because if not, I can't allow myself to go back and repeat some of those past mistakes. Um, I've learned, I grew up an only child, so I love being by myself anyway. So I want the companionship, but I don't want the headache.
Ooh,
Um,
good.
yeah, my marriage was different. I've dated primarily blue collar guys. Um, Most of them were truck drivers, and this gonna sound real crazy. I love it because they're gone all the time, and it gives me the opportunity to miss them. Ain't no crazy stuff going on. Ain't no cheating on. It just gives me the opportunity to miss them. They miss me, and it's like a closer bond. But at the same time, it's hard to kind of fill those gaps with quality people nowadays. People not. I'm dating for love and connection. They dating for help.
Ooh,
In this,
yeah.
hey, I'm all about helping somebody, but it's a different day, and it's a different experience, and I'm learning, and I'm here. That's one of the reasons why I want to do this, because I want to learn. Like, what am I doing wrong? What am I missing? Is it me, or is it just the people that I'm running into?
Well, and Mr. King, I'm gonna get to you 1 second. I think, to me, what I've ran into with people that I talk to,
Hmm.
like, I hear them saying, "Well, they did this, she did this, or da 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 da," but then I never hear them take accountability. And you're telling me they cheated on you 6 times, but you didn't leave, or you still.
Hmm.
So where does the accountability, where you say, you know what, I let them stay the whole time? You accountability. I have been there
Hmm.
before myself, but then when I look back, I'm like, the signs was there. They cheated on you. You
Hmm.
still let them stay. So I didn't take no accountability. I think when I started taking accountability and start
Hmm.
seeing not only what I was doing or what I was allowing to be done to me, then I started looking at things a little different. That's
And
that's
that's what has
that's my.
happened. That's exactly
Mm-hmm.
what has happened, because you're like, oh no, I don't have to tolerate that. I don't have to tolerate that. And that's kind
At
of the
all.
mindset that I'm in right now. And my kids tease me like, "Mama, cut off game real strong." It is just for peace of mind. I think everybody should be. I think everybody
Mm-hmm.
should be. Why keep tolerating something that you're not worthy of? Just to
Right.
say, hey, I got this lady, or hey, I got this guy, and got to worry about what they're doing, or you're not happy, you're miserable. You know,
Oh, I
that's a lot
totally
to deal
agree. Mr. King.
Ma'am, what's
Mis-
up?
Mr. King.
What's up?
Listen,
with.
what do you think about? Do you think, to you, what's more important? No, let me ask this a different way. What's the difference between chemistry and compatibility in your experience? So you had
Um,
that chemistry, but are you compatible? So,
yeah, chemistry can be more like it could be an infatuation that you have with a person. It can be that they have the attraction, but that's it. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no deep conversations. There ain't no I'm really trying to get to know who you are. It's just like you look good, I look good. Let's just just go from there. That's what I feel like the difference is like. It's more
Right.
than it just like I said, and it's more than just about a pretty face. You know what I'm saying? It got to be
Mm,
more to it than just a pretty face. It got to be uh, if I wake up in the middle of the night because I have bad dreams, are you gonna wake up with me and you know what I'm saying?
mm,
We talk each other back to sleep, some that kind of thing. You know what I'm saying? That's that's more of a chemistry type thing and just being compatible. You know what I'm saying? Like it's the soul tie concept. You know what I'm saying? Like
mm.
when y'all souls are connected so much together, like sometimes you can finish each other's sentence in a sort of way. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm, mhm, mhm. I like that. I like that. So, what boundary? What's a boundary you didn't have before, but you refuse to have it now? I want you to start off, Tamiko, with that, and then you, Mr. Star, and then you, King, then you, Tria, because I want to hear this, because I want to hear it.
My boundaries can be kind of rigid. How can I say this? Due to I guess, the nature of, I got, different careers, but I am very selective of the type of person that I date. Um, I believe in second chances, but at the same time, I don't believe in being a fool either. But boundaries for me, a deal breakers would be abuse. That's definitely one that that's physical, verbal, emotional. I don't deal with narcissists on that level. I don't deal with people that start. If I feel like they're starting to play mind games or that type of thing, then that's something that makes me be like, wait a minute, ain't no even need to go any further with this. And I'm very direct, and I think some people are shocked by that, but in a nice, respectful way, not nasty or aggressive or brash or anything like that. But sometimes with certain things, you just have to be direct. It's serious. But that is definitely a boundary for me. Anything that does not protect my peace, if there's an issue coming up, just address whatever it is and try to see if there's something that, work around. Because remember, people aren't mind readers either. So everybody grew up differently, have different situations, different paths. So what may have been acceptable in a past relationship may not be acceptable in something that I want to welcome into something. So, and I'm understanding of that, but you know, sometimes you don't even realize what a boundary is until somebody bridges that thing,
Come on.
and you're like, wait a minute, I'm not comfortable. Wait, you want what? I'm not comfortable with that. So, that's why sometimes there's conversations that need to be had. That's about
Okay.
it.
Mhm.
All right. Mr. Star. I call him Mr. Star, honey.
Um, boundaries for me, like I said, going through that situation and being a person that, so I'm not the type of guy when I'm dating a woman, I smother her. That's why when she was saying, like, I understand when she was saying, like, she don't want them to be around. I just had this conversation with one of the people that I mentor. Like, I'm not the
Yeah,
type of guy I'm gonna smother my woman. Like, I'm gonna
yeah,
let you, I'm gonna check on you in the morning, make sure you eat, make sure you
yep,
got breakfast. I'm gonna call you throughout the day, make sure you good, but I'm not gonna call you every 20 minutes and ask you where you at. You do what you do. You know right
yeah.
from wrong. So my boundaries with that is like what I've learned is being genuine to a person, you don't always get that back. So now I'm
Mm,
basically like what she said is
Yeah.
I'm very selective. If you show me anywhere in between that the energy is not the same and we not giving the same and we not reciprocating the same, I'm gonna fall back. We you know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? We
oh,
cool. I ain't mad, but I'm gonna
Yeah.
let you stay over there with your ways and I'm gonna stay over here because what I've learned is, I'm with me being the age that I am now, I'm in an age area where it's like I want peace
Oh yeah.
and I want to just be at peace. I'm not getting up
oh,
every day. We're not fussing about nothing. We ain't
Yep.
about to do all that. I'm at that age where I'm trying to look for that person where we're planning trips. You know what I'm saying? We doing things together. We're not fussing. We not talking about where you was last night and fussing about what happened the night before. Like all that stuff there is childish to me.
Yeah.
I'm just at a very low vibrant level of energy right now, and just want to be at a pasted,
Yes.
mellow area in life. You know what I'm saying? So my boundary would be the switch up in energies. That's a big deal breaker for me. You got
Hmm.
one time to show me that, hey, we are not on the same page. And if I come to you and try to bring it to your attention, and you show me that my feelings or emotions is not
Woo,
validated, then yours will never be validated.
woo. Yes, honey. Yes, this is good. All right, Mr. King.
Well, I second everything that he just said. He pretty much said about the same thing I was gonna say. The same thing, you know what I'm saying? Like the energy I'm giving, you know what I'm saying? Like the energy is not the same. I'm doing all of this for you, but I turn around and you're not doing the same thing for me. So I pretty much I agree with everything that Mr. Starr just said. So yeah, that'd be my boundary too. I'm doing all this and you ain't doing the same as much as you know what I'm saying that you possibly can do for me.
Up, Miss Tria.
My boundaries are set based off of all three of theirs, but it's a big must. Like people, they kind of come into your life, like he said, with the whole chemistry thing. Once you start meeting a person, I like to do a lot of things like side by side ride with my kids and stuff, going to family events. When you get with people that don't want to be engaged with you with your family, that's
Yeah.
automatically gonna be a cutoff for me. I've met so many people that always do that to say they want to be in my space, but when it's time to go around my family or do other things, they always want to kind of push me off to be alone to do that. And this whole thing with hanging with these homeboys and friends, like if you gotta give your homeboy so much more time and can go out and chill and do things with them and can never do anything with me, that's a big turnoff. I'm basically not just gonna, like she said, be with somebody just to say you have somebody. But it's just this day and age, everything is so different. Like it's more of a homeboy homegirl thing. Don't push me off to be with my friends all the time because I don't want to be with them. I'm like him. I want to be taking trips. I want to do family oriented things. Like we're grown now. We're not kids anymore to be just at a club or different things. So when you get those people that can't never be seen in public with you, it's a reason why. And I feel like
Mm,
everybody throw up this thing to say, "Oh, I don't do the social media. I don't need people knowing that we talk on social media." That's an excuse for them to still keep open doors for other people to sit here and say, "Oh no, I don't deal with her." And the whole time they just keeping a door open for them to deal with somebody else. So
Hmm.
that's my biggest thing
Yes.
with God.
See, that's what my
baby,
ex-wife
listen.
was doing. She was doing that
Yep.
because she was a dispatcher and she was dating a lot of guys that she was dispatching for. So in my perspective, I'm saying, if you're is you telling them that you're married now, why do this man still feel obligated that he can talk to you in the same sexual way that
Hmm.
before you got married? He should not
Hmm.
feel any obligations in doing business with you if he know that you have a husband. If that is the case,
Right,
then yes, I'll be the man to step in and handle that. But if you sitting up here flirting with this man just to keep him as a client, you're leading this man on to something that,
right,
you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't got time for that.
right, right.
I'm gonna say this
Yeah.
too,
And
though,
that,
Star. You get some people that it do cause conflict when you post people because your exes and all this different stuff. Oh, you in a relationship now? It do cause some problems, but when people just totally try to keep you out of the loop and just don't let people know, I just by experience they always leave that open door for them to slide in the good mornings
Well,
and
I
all
would
this.
say this. Now that we're divorced, she's about to marry that same guy.
See,
Oh
uh,
wow.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I
yeah.
literally, I seen them in the store like a couple days ago. He moved, and the crazy thing is, the man called me while we were separated. He was talking like, "Oh, she this and she that," but now it's like 4 years later. Now, I seen him in the grocery store, and this girl literally walked up to me and gave me an invitation. Gave me an invitation trying to be petty. And I'm like, all right, cool. I'll
Oh,
be there.
she
My
was
kids
being
gonna be
real
there because I
petty.
got kids by her. So I'm like, all right, cool. I come for the kids' sake. You know what I'm saying? Like, I ain't mad at you.
She was trying to
Cause
be
guess
real
what?
petty.
Yeah, guess what? I'm gonna go pay somebody about $200-300 to come run along with me that look way better than you. So we both gonna be petty in the game.
You being prettier.
Hey, listen, hey,
See, he talking about paying 200. Boy, God ain't even gonna let you pay nobody $200-300 because you gonna have somebody to walk up there in there with you anyway because you
that's
believe
right.
God is. So it is what it is.
That's right. That's right.
Y'all give me one moment. I just gotta check with my client real quick. I'm at one of my clients' house and I'm not gonna hang
Go
up
ahead.
or anything. I'm just gonna step out and get right back in.
Okay.
Okay, it's fine. So, Trill, what you said about the social media, that trips me out to the fullest.
Mhm.
I think two things trip me out with the social media. When they say, I don't do that social media thing, but they have a social media page, but they don't do that social media thing. Okay.
Mhm.
Right.
And then, Mr. King, since you're the
Mhm.
man right here on this platform, I'm going to ask this question because I have so many friends tell me, well, I met this guy came in my inbox and said, "Good morning, beautiful."
Mhm.
What
Yeah, that's
type
that phrase.
is, is, is that like the
You
line
looking
of the
so
century now?
down.
Good morning, beautiful.
Good morning, beautiful.
Uh, I guess it is because I've heard a lot of I have heard a lot of people say that like on dating apps or something like that. That'd be like if all you can say is "good morning, beautiful" or "good morning, pretty," don't get in my DM and stuff like that. So I guess there's a lot of men out here in the world using that line.
Yeah.
I mean, that's all I hear people say. Like, girl, they'll get in my inbox and say, "Good morning, beautiful." And then I've heard a lot of people say, they'll say, well, what, okay, say if they're talking, just trying to have a conversation, they're just meeting each other. What you doing? WYD, okay? And
Mm-hmm.
then she answer back, but then he don't answer or she don't answer back to like 6 hours later or like 24 hours later. Like,
Hmm.
what is going on these days? Do people not know how to communicate?
Yeah,
They
I
That
just
mean,
put
part
you
of
on
it.
their own time now. It's like
yeah.
they'll
Yeah.
be talking to you and ask you a question, and you'll reply back, and then, like you said, they didn't read it. And most people phones say they read it. You going on a whole nother day, and then when I don't respond back, you got something to say like, "Come on now, we ain't gonna do this."
Yeah, that's
I
that.
don't know if y'all have ever done Facebook dating, but I have, and I'm guilty of that one myself. Hi, how are you? They'll say, "How you doing, Queen?" Hi, beautiful, and I'm like, "Hi, how are you?" And then it's like plateaus. There's nothing else. Like, oh, that's a dud.
Yeah, don't one word conversations.
Uh huh. Yeah, there are some strange people out there. It's just been things with social media, and I really think coming from an era like I said before with court, I think social media has really it's brought some people together, but at the same time, it's really destroyed some relationships because it gives people
Yeah.
so much easy access to you. People used to not
Hmm.
have a guy used to have to make an effort to get next to
Hmm.
a girl. If
Yeah.
you didn't work with this woman, if you didn't see this woman, you just couldn't slide up in her DMs. You had to physically find her, send a note. I mean, something arranged to casually be at the gas station while she there or something. But now it's
Something.
so easy for people to, tempt other people to whatever. But it's just like that. It's like the downfall of the relationship. But when you try to have something special with somebody and the social media, like I said, it has the pros and the cons with it. It's also a
Hmm.
good tool to flush people out. You want to find out if that dude date somebody, post his picture. Oh my. You know,
Yeah,
or post
yeah,
her picture. Oh my. And you're like, oh
Oh, that's a good one. That's a good one.
yeah, I
What?
did that one time. The guy was beside me, and I
You
just
get the
kept
whole news
looking
report.
at my
Hmm.
face. And next
Find
thing,
out
his
everybody,
phone was
everything.
going off so bad, he put it in his pocket. I said, I was like, who is oh no, that ain't nothing. Yeah, I'm like, oh, okay, okay.
So, you would you say that technology has helped or hurt your dating life?
Hurt.
Hurt.
I
Hurt.
I
think
had to
both
delete the
ways.
dating app off Facebook. Like she said, you have so many people that just come at you
Yeah.
saying stuff. These people married, they got girlfriends, they got whole families. And I feel like the dating site is
Oh
set
yeah,
up for people to link up. All these people looking for is sex. If they
yeah,
can have that, that's the first conversation come off. So to me, that's a turn off. So I have a
yeah.
long list in dating where these people just come in and they want to meet up and basically have sex with you. And you like, dude, you don't even know me.
Don't know nothing about me, don't know what kind of woman I am, don't know no history, nothing. But the
Right.
crazy part about it is, like, some of these people are weird. I was on a dating app for a while, and I stopped dating for a while because I ran into a crazy guy. I thought this man was husband material, y'all. He was fine, voice of a Baptist preacher, own business. Listen, own business. Perfect gentleman. We've gone out. We on like date number 4, and my daughter takes my car, so I couldn't meet him. And I'm old fashioned, like I'll meet you there, so I'm comfortable. Then you can come to the house, right? So I wanted to go on a date. So I was like, I tell you what, just come and get me because we're comfortable. I let the man come and get me. He picks me up. We go to the restaurant. We come back to my house. We watch TV. And he said, I gotta talk to you about something. I'm like, well, what is that? What are you talking about? He said, well, we're getting a little closer. And he said, I gotta have a back surgery. Y'all, I'm thinking the man, women, we always thinking ahead of what the man telling us. I'm thinking he's gonna say he needs somebody to help take care of him because I know he's single and he don't have anybody. He said, well, I won't be able to do too much of anything. He said, because I've had a back. I said, okay, well, what can I help you with? He's okay. He said, well, I don't think I'll be able to perform. We ain't even kissed yet, y'all. The man said, but that's why I keep a cow's tongue under my bed. I said, what? I said, excuse me, what? He said, I keep a cow's tongue under my bed. I said, sir, you're going to have to leave my house. You're going to have to leave. You got to leave my house. I that did it for me. I said, I don't know if he was a serial killer. I don't know what he was gonna do with that thing. I don't know and it scared me so bad. I was like, you know what?
So
That's it.
that's
I
a
can't.
spiritual aspect. What he's saying is by me being in the spiritual world and actually having a PhD, I study all forms of spirituality. It's a
Help
spiritual
me,
thing that brings good luck, wealth, and I think something else. A lot of people believe in it. A lot of Muslims they do that.
cause he scared me to death, really. And he was a good guy, like good quality. I'm like, oh, yeah. That I need to call him back and apologize.
I mean, that's just what he. That's just one of his religions and beliefs. For that, that's like I said. A lot of Muslims they believe in that.
I'm
Because
not really
it's
accepting
just
now.
a
I'm really,
weird thing with them and how they believe. Like,
all I
Yeah,
hear is
to
I
each his
probably
own.
would have been like you. That would have freaked me completely out.
I
Like,
don't know what he had to do with it. He
But
didn't
I
make
feel
himself
like he could
clear.
have been a
He
little bit
wanna
more
put it to
easy in telling
his
you it because you're a woman. You know what I'm saying?
friend.
He could have explained the definition of
Yeah.
what he was telling you so you would not be freaked out. Because the way that you say
Oh,
he told it, yeah, I would have looked at him too, like, bro, you a damn weirdo. Get out my house. You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? I would have told him the
I
same
I
thing.
was like, what you trying to do? That's what they make stuff for that. What are you trying to do? And I'm like, after that, I think I stopped dating for the long. I'm done. I said I'm done because I'm like, because this guy, I was like, y'all, he was like the total package. Check the box. He fine. He got 2 vehicles. He got his own house. He owned his own business. I'm like, okay, okay, okay. He's a little bit older. I'm like, okay, I'm safer with an older man. Wrong.
oh, they
But
have game too, girl. They have game
you
too. The older ones,
understand me, you understand me. And
they have.
and I hear from both sides. I've sat and had conversations with guys that tell me some of the stuff women do, and I'm shocked because I'm like, are you kidding? Like this one guy was like, this lady's like, oh, these girls want you to cash at them before you even show up. I'm like, what?
I
So
don't
a
had it
regular
happen to
date?
me before. I don't had women in my inbox talking about meeting up and stuff. First they'll start off
Yeah,
with asking you where you from. And then all of a sudden they from the same place or somewhere close by. And then when they go the conversation go from there to yeah, can we let's meet up, blah blah blah. And then the next thing you know, she asked for $250.
That's
And
what
I'm
I
gonna
see,
tell
think
you
see,
something.
females
look,
always
speaking on
tease
that,
you
I'm
guys.
looking just like Tamika.
Well,
Tamika at work. I work a lot too, but you hear guys say that about these females. Oh, they ask for
Yeah.
money. I financially, I don't need a man for financial part. I can say I don't need a man. I will want one just
Yeah.
for companionship,
It's a
love,
difference.
all those things.
Mhm.
But it's like they're out here wanting the girls that want them for money and do them any type of way. But they'll tell you, "Oh, I don't like this girl because of that, and I don't like it." But those the ones they choose. Like they want people that take them for
Well,
everything. You
Mhm.
don't want them for
but
money.
I,
You
Mhm.
want them for a good time to get the
yeah.
love connection part. You can't even get that out of a person. So, like I said, I'm like Tamika. My expectations are not high standards for a guy. I don't want you for your money. I just need you for your time, your heart, and your loyalty. Them three things you can only ask for. If you can't give me those three things that's free, I don't need you.
But I
she
had a
might she
conversation
might be
with
my she
somebody.
might be my sister. She might be
Listen,
my sister.
hey, I had a conversation
That's
with
how your
somebody, and I was
sister
like,
is.
when you're talking to
Because
your
that's
homeboy
what I be
or
trying to
whatever,
tell these females. Same
yeah,
thing.
and he told
Like
me
I
that
just
was
told a girl that
wrong.
yesterday. I don't need you for nothing, baby. I got my own house
Yeah,
that's about to be paid for. I'm building another house. I got about four, five, six cars. I mean, what are you saying? But
Right.
this girl replies to me and say, "Well, if you take me on a date for my time, you gotta give me 350 for my time." I told her, "Just wait
That's
on
what
it,
I'm
baby. I'll call
saying.
you right back. Wait on it, baby. I'll call you right back."
It's
Mr.
Yeah, I
crazy.
just
King,
need some three
It's
things.
crazy.
They free. Time, free. Loyalty, free. Just and love. That's from the heart. Like you ain't even going to buy none of that. And then you can't even get those three things free from nobody these days. It's always a cost to everything that come with a person.
Yep.
well, and nowadays it's not just young people, it is
Elder
older,
All
people.
of them.
middle, everybody
Yeah.
playing games now.
Adapt and
Everybody,
overcome.
everybody.
Adapt and overcome. If they see this generation doing it, the older people they go, you know what I'm saying, follow suit and do what they doing. A lot of time folks ain't trying to, you know, go back to the old kind of ways and do it like they used to do it. They see the young folk because they see the young folks out here charging, getting money, and see them on the come up and stuff. Like Bill with it's like shoot, I might well do it too.
Yeah. Well, King, what's a pattern you noticed in yourself that changed how you date?
Um, I can, like I said, the only pattern that really changed is being more observant of who I approach and try to talk to. That's probably one of the patterns that changed about me. I used to be, you know what I'm saying, the kind of person walk up to a lady and start a conversation with her, buy a drink, you know what I'm saying, ask her to dance and stuff like that. You get the slow dance and you whispering in their ear. That's how I used to do it. But now I just sit back and watch and observe and see, you know what I'm saying, who I want to approach and try to talk to.
Okay, okay. So, Latria, what's something you used to blame others for that you now take ownership of?
I think I can kind of say I take ownership, like you said before, of staying with a person after stuff is done and not walking away. Um, that's my thing. I take so much stuff off of people, and I feel like starting over is weird. I think I use the excuse of saying, okay, my kids, me introducing people to my kids, I felt like I stayed and trying to make things work with people for so long for my kids. It's like, okay, I don't want to keep introducing them to all different people, but that's the change in me. I'm not staying with a person. I'll take accountability that I let this person cheat on me 6 times and I stayed with them 6 times. This time now, I'm just trying to just say, you know what, pump the brakes on it and just stay out the way. I'm out the way, and it's
Well,
okay
that's
to
that.
be alone. Like it get depressing sometime, or like lonely. But I'd rather be all of that than dealing with a headache with somebody's son out here just dragging me through the mud. So
hmm
So, Mr. Starr, what's the hardest truth you've learned about yourself through your marriage and dating? don't think it hurt. Did you hear me? Mr. Star? I don't think it hurt. Did you hear me? What's the hardest truth you've learned about yourself through marriage and dating? I don't think he heard me. Tamiko, what you answer that question?
Oh, I've learned some hard stuff. Um, I started hearing the same thing from different guys, and I had to take notice. And that was one, I was spoiled. And I think people have different variations of what spoiled is. So I came from, I'm gonna start with my dad. I came from like my dad's household where he could do everything. He can fix cars, do stuff to the house. Country dude. Know how to do all kind of stuff. So it was very normal that when I did marry somebody, that guy had the same traits. He could build anything, fix anything. I don't have to call people to do a whole bunch of stuff. He was Mr. Make It Happen. He was a good head of the household. Okay. That's what I was used to. Stepping out into the dating world, even after my ex-husband, even after I divorced, after we divorced, my ex-husband was a stand-up, step-up guy that made sure that me and his children were still taken care of. And that was still somewhat intimidating for people. There was no other relationship other than co-parenting, but he was the type of person that made sure that we were good at all ends. So I had this thing where I thought everybody else was going to be that type of person, you know.
Mm.
And I found out other guys out there. My dad owned a junkyard. I know a little bit about cars, can work on them a little bit. And come find out that you got guys these days that don't even know how to change a tire. And
That's true.
For
That's true.
and you
real?
got guys out there
That
that don't
is.
want to tell you. I can tell you kind of what's wrong with my car. And they don't have a clue. And so I had to I dumbing it down a little bit. Sometimes a person's, and I'm not talking about necessarily about degrees, but I became very sensitive about like the type of work I do, the kind of degrees I got, that kind of stuff. Because on one hand, it's intimidating because I find myself attracted to that blue collar type guy, and I work in the professional world. So, and I have a rule: I don't date anybody I work with or where I work. That's just a mess waiting to happen. So I'm very limited in the type of men that I can meet, in that avenue that I prefer. So that's another issue for me in itself is finding a pool of candidates that's right there. But yeah,
Mm.
learning being self back to the question, like being more strategic, selfish to the point where it's got to be my way. Definitely have learned how to compromise more.
Mm.
How to not just hear what somebody's saying, but to listen what they're saying, not just with their mouth, but with their actions. Um, and then yeah, also intention. Just being more intuitive to who you're with and paying more attention. And since I've been doing that, trust me, I pick up on stuff way earlier than I probably would have years ago because somebody may start off. You can't live a lie for so long. That facade it gets
Mm.
tiring. You can't keep doing it. You might think you're fooling somebody or whatever. And my last relationship, we dated for about 2 years, and about I say almost 6 months prior to the end. And the first thing I was like, this guy. One of the reasons why I really fell for him, he was so consistent and he was so inconsistent at that point that I was calling him out on it and he didn't have an explanation. I'm like, well, why am I still here? I let it drag on for six
Accountability.
months. And I'm like, why am I still here? Why I'm playing with the fool? Why I'm just playing with him? Why I'm letting him play with me? Because we both know what it is. End it and go head on. And that's the end of it.
Accountability.
Yeah. And sometimes you
Okay.
have to do
Accountability. You
it.
are
Yeah.
so right. Accountability. Um, So, Mr. King, what's one thing you wish people would stop doing in the talking stage? Like when you first start talking, engaging, just getting to know each other. Is there anything at that point that you wish people didn't do?
Um, no, if I was to really think about it, I would say like sometimes people they show their whole hand. I say that they show their whole hand. Like they just tell too much. They just give it all at one time instead
Come
of
on.
what I'm saying. Like
Mhm.
just giving a little bit at a time. That's how you get to know somebody. You give it to them all at one time. Like it really ain't nothing else that you need to know about them. Like you gotta build a relationship up to make it strong. So if you give it to me all at one time, I might not be able to take it all at one time, but I
Yeah,
might be
Yeah,
able to
right.
take it. You know what I'm saying? Take it in pieces. You know what I'm saying?
yeah.
So because some people come with a lot of baggage, they might have came with a lot of baggage, but their life don't change and they're a better person. But if you give it to me all at one time, it's hard for me to take it. You know what I'm saying? Give it to me in pieces.
Now you just said something that's a true fact. People come with baggage. A lot of us have came with a lot of baggage, but have changed our lives. But there are some people still out there that still look at the baggage that you used to have and not look at the person who you have became.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes that makes it still difficult, even when you're still stepping out there trying to date,
Mm-hmm.
especially if you're trying to date somebody around the same place that you live or grew up and all those different
Mhm.
places. That was like one of my rules. I didn't like to date nobody that lived in the same town. Like it was just a recipe for disaster. You understand what I'm saying? But this is one question that I do have for all of you guys, and then I'm gonna ask you one more question, and then we're gonna wrap it up. What's something you're actively working on to become a better partner, Mr. Starr? I don't think he can hear me. I think he's on pause.
Yeah, it looked like it's buffering.
Mhm.
Tria,
I am working on finding peace and I guess stop listening so much to the naysayers about how I should do things in life. And I don't know, it's more so of just kind of smooth sailing it. But I don't want to stay in the world, like you
I'm
said,
driving
of
through the
dating
sticks, y'all.
people.
I'm in and out. I'm sorry.
it's okay. It's okay.
I just want to leave the people that, like you said, in the small towns where you grew up, because everybody have like a perception of who you are. They don't think you can change in life. And I know I've changed. I know some things that I probably would have did 20 years ago. I'm not that person anymore. So that's my biggest thing is trying to focus and find a peace to kind of not argue or not be feeling some type of way about a lot of things and just say, you know what? It's nothing I can do about that, and I'm just gonna stay over here. So I'll choose peace.
So Mr. Starr, what's something you're actively working on to become a better partner? Did he hear me, y'all? I don't
I
think
don't
so.
think so.
Okay, Mr. Kendrick.
Mm-hmm. Uh, I would say for me it would be becoming not just hearing what they're saying,
I can
but
hear you. What you say
actually,
now, Miss Vicky?
Oh, hold on, King. You can hear me now?
yeah.
Star, you can hear me? No, he's buffering. Okay, Mr. King, go ahead.
I was just saying, just not just hearing what they're saying, but actually listening to what they're saying. But what I mean by that, like in a relationship, you sit down, you have conversations. A lot of people they hear what you're saying, but they don't do no action with it. So I want to be more of a kind of person that sit down, have good communication with them, and also act on what they need for me to do, but to try to compromise and we be able to deal with whatever the situation is instead of just hearing what they saying, act on it as well. So I can be a
Like
better
that.
communicator.
I love that. I absolutely love that. I love that. Star, can you hear me?
I can hear you
Can,
now.
okay. What's something you're actively working on to become a better partner?
Hmm.
Mm. You know,
Something that
y'all always
what I would say is what I would say is me working on to become a better partner is I'm working on being a better listener because one thing that I've learned from my divorce is the worst thing a man can do is not hear a woman out.
mm,
Especially when she's going through something. She could be going through anything. It ain't got to be nothing special, but just in that valuable time of when she need her person and she come to him. Sometimes us as men can be so busy and caught up in ourselves where we don't even pay the woman no mind. And I could be take accountability. I've done that before, and I've done that a lot with being a general contractor. Sometimes I'll be so caught up in contracts or building some of the stuff that I build, like hotels and stuff. I just be like, I hear you, I hear you, honey, but let me get through this. Sometimes we got to say, let me put this on hold. Let me take care of her because this is gonna be here with me. The contract, but you got to give her time too. So I think I would say being a better listener and actually hearing that woman out, so I can know as a man exactly what I need to do to fulfill her as a woman.
that's
So.
and same with women. We have to listen to our men. I think a lot of times with us, and it's funny because I just talked about this. I'm going to have an event in November for men and women, and it's going to be called Unlocked and Unleashed. Because men are men. I'm talking about men. You guys walk around with so much stuff on you on a daily
Mhm.
basis, just like you women do. But you guys, a lot of you guys don't have anybody to talk to because you're that. I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I got to be a man. I can't cry. I can't. So as a woman that know her man, like I know when my man need to be heard. I know when something is on his mind. I can tell. And I'm real quick to say, babe, you okay. And if he tell me he's okay a certain type of way, it's not okay. We need to sit down and talk. You understand? So I
Mm.
give him that time to come to me and sit down so we can talk about it. So whatever it is, if it's something valid on his feelings and I feel like it's not valid, well, if that's how he feel, it's valid. You understand what I'm saying? So we as women have to listen to our men also. And I think some of us are not good at that. I didn't used to be good at that at all. It was just my way and no other way. So everything that you guys said, Tamiko, let's get your opinion on that. Um, how
And what?
what are you acting? Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
Well, I think for me, and I hate to use this term, being this independent woman for so long,
It's
can
hard.
lead to aggressive, brash behavior sometimes. And I'm really trying to explore the soft girl side. Um, I don't want to push a man away by being too harsh or brash, and um, because that's not who I am. That's not who I am. I think that's become a defense mechanism sometimes. And you give off this callous, uncaring attitude. Um, and that's not who I am. But I don't want to be in no soft girl era with nobody think I'm a pushover either. So it's
Right.
finding that medium and still being true to myself. So just and also another thing I'm trying to work on is really exploring, do I have time for a relationship? I work so much. I
Make
have
time for what
kids.
you want to make time for.
Yes, and I do, but it's wholeheartedly, I got to find that guy that is willing to work with me and work with, you know, building that foundation and He got to respect that. I lay it all on the line. And a lot of times my relationships have ended, not because of cheating, not because of anything else, but you really don't have enough time for me. I work full time during the week. I work every other weekend. Hey, we can get together when I get off, whatever, whatever. But still, somewhere along the line, it seems like that man is lacking, and that's something I didn't realize either. That men crave time with their women,
Yes.
they really do.
Yes.
And if you can't fulfill
Mhm.
that, sometimes, unfortunately, that girl that didn't sit that DM, she
What you
available.
doing? Hey,
Hey,
handsome.
hey,
What you
big
doing?
head. Hey, big
But
head. Yeah,
it's
yeah.
funny
Look, I need to
that
be
you
with
said,
Tamika because I don't meet them kind. The kind that I have, they always talking about something. They got to do this. And they ain't trying to get nobody no time, but with their homeboys. So I need to come where you at to find them type of people.
I had that issue. I mean, really, I haven't had that issue. I had to compete with homeboys or anything. It's been more of I've actually met a couple of business owners where they're busy, they're working, they don't have the time. They work like I do, but well, actually more than I do. And they want somebody to spend time with, but it's like they don't have the time to invest in a relationship. They want a friendship.
hmm,
So, and I don't want to spend my time being in a friendship and it doesn't lead anywhere. Yeah, it's like dead end. So I don't know.
well, I all of everything that you guys said is definitely head on. The independent thing, we became independent because whoever we was with at the time
Somebody
was
push
not
y'all to be there. Say,
Yeah.
home. That's
Mm-hmm.
why we are so independent.
Mm-hmm.
I did the same thing, work a full-time job. Me and Tria, sitting
Yeah,
service.
I'm always
She worked,
working.
she worked a full-time job. We going to see patients. I mean, I'm over here, she's over here. But
Yeah.
the independence came from because you didn't have nobody there to bring in what you need for them. So you put up this guard thing like, I got to do this. And then when you get that mind frame, hold on, I don't have to put up with this. I don't have to put that because you got that independent thing going on.
Yeah.
But Nico,
Mm-hmm.
my husband, he was 4 hours away. We lived 4 hours away. How we
Yeah,
came back
we're
together,
in the same area.
I know y'all are. That's
Yeah.
exactly. But at that time, I was busy like you were. I
Mm-hmm.
was real busy. But some kind of way, I said, you know what? I got to make time for this man. I got to make time for this one right here because you see what I'm saying? I see
Yeah.
something in this one that I hadn't seen in my past relationship. So I
Mm-hmm.
started to make time, which it started out every other weekend. He come to Georgia every other weekend. I come to Alabama. That's
Yeah.
how we started out. And it worked for 2 years. But then I moved, I got married. So there is somebody out there for everybody.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody. It just sometimes it just takes a little longer to find, a little longer
That's
Right.
to
all
find.
right.
But you
I
got to
don't
get
mind.
out the
I
house.
don't mind.
It's some people won't even get out the house, but want a relationship. How,
Mhm.
how
That
if
was
you
me
don't
at
leave?
once upon a time. All I was doing was working. I wasn't anywhere to meet anybody. That's the thing. So yeah, I had to come out of that too. So
Yes. Well, I appreciate you guys. Do
thank
each one of
you.
y'all have a gem that y'all want to drop before we end this? Because this was wonderful. Just so insightful. So, is there anything, Mr. King Kendrick, you want to drop? You want to drop a gem?
Nah, I don't really have no gems to drop. I enjoyed the conversation as well. You know what I'm saying? I learned some
Very
things.
good.
A good conversation.
Very good. Miss Tria.
No, I just got a good input of from the males, some real men perspective because you hear people talking stuff all the time and it's just like, they just saying stuff. But just to hear their side was kind of good input.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Mr. Star.
I mean, I wouldn't really call it a gym. Call it. I heard her say like, she work a man. What I've learned is, and I used to be that man where I'd be like, oh, I'm not gonna talk to her because she ain't got time. But when the real man woke up inside of me, I said, well, look, if I want her and I want to be with her, I'm gonna I'm gonna make her ahead of time that I need to do, baby. Quit that other job. I got you. I'm
Oh,
gonna pay half of your bills. So I feel like a real man, if he know that you are the person that he really, really want to explore time with, he's gonna make you available for him. And that's just what I've explored. What I basically did with my ex-wife is she was working like 3 jobs. And I'm like, oh no, we can't and I'm working all the time. I'm working all the way from state to state, from North Carolina to South Carolina to Virginia. Sometimes she don't see me 2, 3 weeks. Sometimes 4, 5, 6 nights. So I'm telling her, I told her, hey, look, you got the kids. You don't even have to work at all. You just take care of my house and my kids. So and now, it's me and I'm talking to myself. You know what I'm saying? And at work for 7 years, and then I don't know what happened after 7 years.
so I got some of that. I didn't get all of it
Yeah.
because he was going in and out. But I got the point of
We
what he
got the
was
I
saying.
concept.
did
What
too.
you were
I
saying.
did.
Mhm.
I definitely
Yeah.
got the concept of what he was
Yes,
saying because
yes. And
he
I and
he
I,
put
I agree. There were
he
some
he,
that
he
did
put
try to make that.
but he
Yeah.
was put he put his wife as a priority. He was letting her know,
Yeah.
look, I'm into you. What do I need to bring to the table so you don't have to do this? So I
Hmm.
get that. I get
Yeah.
that. So
And
Miss
part of me is that fear of letting it go. At one point in time, I
Oh,
was working 3 jobs, and the guy was like, really, you ain't got to do all that. What can I help you with? And I was like, okay, well, I don't know if this is a serious relationship. I don't want to
right.
let my job go to spend time with you, and then this don't work, and then now I'm out of my situation or whatever. Because it's not just a job, it's career focused for me, doing the things that I love to do also while earning money. But the whole thing of it is, one thing, if I had to say something to people, is, you know dating is fun, relationships are great, marriages are even wonderful, and everybody needs to know how it is to be alone, what that alone time is first, and then finding a mate. Because I feel like the more you know about yourself, the more you understand yourself, the better prepared you be going into a relationship. Because we got to remember, we are not that person we were 20 years ago,
Ooh,
30 years ago, even 5 years ago. For some of us, we have grown. Some of us have regressed and grown again. So you gotta, think about those things and put it in perspective, and not bring those traumas from the past relationship into the new, but
right.
just be a servant. And then, that's what I'm, trying to do. Not just talk about it, but really be proactive and trying to say, hey, this happened in the last relationship, but maybe this dude, he ain't like this. Let me give him a fair shake. He can't got a burden of whatever other man has done that I didn't like or went wrong or whatever. So that's it for
Um,
me.
that's where you go from healing to heal. A lot of times we don't heal from this
Hmm.
before we're into this. And all it does is just bring baggage from one relationship to the next. You just continue to bring that baggage, continue to bring that baggage. So, but I thank you guys so much for taking accepting the invitation for coming on. This has been so interesting. Really, it has to have different perspective, especially with the men coming on. A lot of times men don't want to
Yeah.
come and talk about this. But I appreciate you guys for taking the time to come on the Live with Vicky P show. This was definitely dating part 2, the remix. You guys brought it. I really, really appreciate it. If you guys need me for anything, y'all know how to get in contact with me. I got
Thank
y'all.
you.
Yes,
Thank
You
ma'am.
guys
you.
have a good evening. Thank
Yeah,
you
Said,
too. Nice to
guys.
meet y'all.
bye.
Bye.
So, guys, this is what I wanted to bring to you guys. I mean, this was necessary. It's very necessary. This conversation was everything from honesty, reflective. It was necessary for dating in 2026. It isn't easy. I'm sure it's not. I mean, I hear it all the time, but it is an opportunity to show up with clarity, accountability, and good intentions. That's what this was for. Thank you for joining me. Thank you for my guest, and thank you to everyone for listening. But before we go, I want to leave you with this. Dating with intention isn't about perfection, it's about presence. I'll see you Tuesday on the Live with Vicky P show. Stay prayed up and remember, it is always a vibe on the Live with Vicky P show. Today's dating isn't just about who we meet, it's about who we are when we meet them. How has your dating style evolved as you've grown emotionally? Dating isn't just about who we meet, it's about who we are when we meet them. How has your dating style evolved as you've grown emotionally?